Law enforcement agencies often find their manpower stretched thin. That's when many of them call on their reserves. A reserve police officer does the same tasks as a full-time officer. The only difference is most of their work is done voluntarily. Tonight in Columbus, 6 individuals joined those ranks. Our Quentin Smith was at the ceremony. He joins us live in the studio with more.
Scott, the graduates tell me being a reserve police officer is an honor and a calling. Most of the officers don't get paid for their work, but that still doesn't stop them from putting on their badge and proudly serving their community. For Antoine Jethro, being a reserve police officer is something he takes pride in.
It's a calling, so all the people that are made for this will come out and volunteer for it.
He says being a law enforcement officer runs in his family, and becoming a full-time officer is something he's always wanted to do.
I've always been somewhat part of Columbus Police Department. 2015, I was with the Police Explorer program, and I moved from there and went to the jail where I'm currently still at as a supervisor.
And on Monday, he took another step forward towards accomplishing his goal. After 3 months of training, Jethro and 5 others graduated from the reserve training program.
Kind of excited. Been going through this for a while now. We went through a lot of PT tests, which is a lot of running, push-ups, jumping jacks, stuff like that. Did active shooting training, a lot of firearms training, a lot of book work, a lot of law, learning a lot about the law and stuff.
You have to have a passion for it. You know, it's not all about getting out there trying to find drugs, or it's to protect and serve, protecting the community and serving the community. That's what I think it's about.
Now with his certificate in hand, Jethro says he plans to proudly wear his badge and serve his hometown community. But it's not the end of his journey.
Hopefully move on full-time. One of my last goals is become a U.S. Marshal.
Northern District U.S. Marshal Dennis Irby was the guest speaker at tonight's ceremony. Tonight's graduates will be working with agencies in Lowndes, Monroe, and Winston counties. Scott, back to you.